close as they get. I'd like to see him pound the ball a little bit in this extra period to Tamilo. I think you don't want to get caught up in that guard play too much. Lily will be there for you to score, but I feel like Tamilo get a couple touches inside, see if she can get to the free throw line, get a couple bunnies in there, get Crawshaw in trouble.
And credit Long Beach State. They had gone ice cold for almost 6 minutes in that fourth quarter. But they made the key buckets when they needed it most. Meanwhile, Wahine Kapu missing a point-blank layup, and then Lefotu on the end line trying to save it.
Also 1 for 4 from the free throw line. You had an opportunity to win it from the charity stripe, and that's what these types of games come down to. So missed opportunity there. But I agree. I mean, Long Beach State has shown a lot of grit in this game, a lot of different ways to score. They've had to have some freshmen step up. Jones-Brown, really one of them, one of the highlights of this game for Long Beach State.
Yeah, the game-tying turnaround. And so it remains knotted at 62. Big West opener for Hawaii. Second Big West game for Long Beach State. Trying to improve to 2-0, and good hands there. Kelsey Imai looked like she hit it off the leg of Crawshaw and out of bounds, but it was ruled Long Beach basketball.
Ooh, tough there. Nice double down. Good hands there by Imai. We'll take a look at it. Crenshaw looking for the up fake. Watch Imai slide in right here. That ball looked like it was off the foot.
Yeah, clearly, but it is not under 2 minutes here in this overtime.
So there's exactly.
Crawshaw, what a drive. Too strong with it, though. How about Chung down there among the trees? Now a wrestling match for the loose basketball. Finally, whistles come, and what is the call? It's a tie-up. Possession arrow keeps it here at this end.
It's some intensity there. Both teams, players flying around. There it was Kelsey Imai. We expect to see that from a Big Island girl.
Each team getting an extra timeout here for the overtime period. So Hawaii with 2, Long Beach State with 1. As the floor wipers get the job done. Oh, and Chung trying to get sneaky with it. She tried to throw it off of the back of Lefotu, who was able to go down to the court and win the tie-up call, which gives the possession this time to Hawaii.
Wait, the first time I saw that was D. Wade, right? That was the D. Wade off, but I think he stood up and dunked it off of 2 feet after he removed it from someone's back. But yeah, Lefotu not shy about getting to the floor either. Quick look statistically, Hawaii 34% from the floor, Long Beach State 36%. I mean, the statistics very similar as you go down the line.
Well, and just as we were giving a little shine to the floor wipers, it looks like the Wahine players taking on the floor wiping responsibility, just making sure things get mopped up. So no blood here through the first 55+ seconds. And now a blocking foul will be called. This is going to go against Saunier. This will be her second. And Wahine Kapu, we've seen a couple of aggressive drives to the basket on the first couple of occasions.
Imposing her will, knowing the situation, right? Knowing Deja's not there for that release. And she's got the McBee on the perimeter for the 3. And you've always got Tamilo to toss it up to. When you're in that lane, you know that she's available.
First free throws of the game for Wahine Kapu. She coolly knocks down the first.
Wahine now 12 of 18. And a little bit of a thorn in their side early in this season.
Oh, she misses the second. And rebound snatched up by Crawshaw, who's going to bring it across the timeline herself. Oh, and that pass goes off of Tamilo and out of bounds.
Boy, just almost handed it to Tamilo. Surprised her a little bit. That advantage in the paint, though, continuing to be there. 36 points for Long Beach State in the paint to 26 for the Wahine.
Chung, and that one blocked once again by Ratoria Tamilo.
What was the call there?
It was out of bounds off of Hawaii.
Off of Hawaii?
Yeah, I think you could probably count that as a block shot there for Tamilo. It was a shot attempt by Chung. Again, a few moments being taken to wipe the perspiration off of the floor. Inbound pass is going to be a turnover.
Good defense there. That quickness in the backcourt. 3 local girls, too, right? Jovi Lefotu, Wahine Kapu, Kelsey Imai. That quickness showing up here late.
That's a good recognition by you there, Lori.
Yeah, amazing.
There's Wahine Kapu. Gets it to her sister Jovi. Goes with the left. Bounces out, and Chung snares the board. Tucker lobs it in low. Jones-Brown, another finish for her, and this one puts Long Beach State in front.
I feel like the Wahine looking a little bit tired. You know, a little bit tough getting back down the court. Look a little bit fatigued here. You would think it would be Long Beach State, right? Coming off the game Thursday, flying in on Friday, playing today, but
10 points, by the way, for Jacoya Jones-Brown. Under 10 to shoot on this possession for Hawaii. Wahine Kapu, the flare, knocks down the 3.
How big was that?
Flared off of the screen, drilled the 3. Lily Wahine Kapu with 17 points, 4 of 7 from outside the arc, and another turnover for Long Beach.
18th turnover of the ball game, and watch, this is contested. Tucker flying out, the hand is up, and Lily Wahine Kapu, tell you what, doing more than her share. 4 of 7 from behind the arc tonight, 17 points.
How about the last 11 points scored by the Sister Act, Lily and Jovi? Lefotu missing from up close, almost right on cue there. Crawshaw lost the handle. Tamilo comes out of there with it. And Hawaii controls, under 2.5 to go in OT.
What a great effort by Tamilo. 6'5", running the court in extra time here.
Yeah, Tamilo looks tired, you mentioned. Looking like this long contest having a bit of an effect. Lefotu gets it into the corner. Imai, Wahine Kapu, stopping and popping. Off the heel, long rebound. It's Tucker, who is fouled as she was trying to send it ahead to Jones-Brown. That is the 5th Hawaii team foul, and so free throws coming up here for Long Beach State.
Wow, what a frenzied pace this has been. You're going to see Lefotu from the backside. Tamilo running the court. Credit Jovi with that back tip. Big free throws here for Tucker.
She's 5 of 6 from the line. Team high 17 points. The 5th-year senior from Fresno, California.
She's only taken 11 shots tonight. Averages about 15 to 20.
And not at all distracted by the activity of the band behind the glass.
73% free throw shooter in the season. Gets there a lot.
And gets both of them. And we're tied again. $1:55 left to go. Tamilo off the floor. Imani Perez taking her place. This is the 10th tie that we have seen here in this ball game. What a game it has been.
It really has been. And who helps Lily Wahine Kapu out scoring-wise, though? Somebody's got to step up.
Bounce pass to a cutting Wahine Kapu. Double clutch finish between 2 Beach defenders.
I stand corrected. Nobody's needed to step up. Did you see that? Unreal.
19 for Lily. Crawshaw looking to give it up, hands it off to Tucker. Some contact, no call. Chung for 3, knocks it down. That is her 4th made triple. And Long Beach State up 1, under a minute to go. Hawaii with 2 timeouts remaining. Laura Beeman electing not to use one here. Wahine Kapu kicks it out to Imai. Perez thought about the 3. Under 10 seconds. Imai puts it on the deck. Off balance shot, pops out. fight for the loose rebound. A tie-up is called. Possession arrow belongs to Long Beach.
That's just a great effort by Lefotu. Got in a little bit of trouble late in this clock, and you see the double clutch up and in between. Incredible. Lily really has been the only player to step up offensively in this extra period. And Chung, the second time tonight that she has made a really difficult three. It's 12 points for Chung, her fourth three of the night.
Yeah, all of her points coming from behind the line. And now a foul committed in the backcourt. And Long Beach State's going to shoot free throws. I mean, it has been a grinded out type of battle. If this were an MMA fight, they would be referring to it as a ground and pound.
It really has been, and it's just, you feel like it's been an uphill battle for the Rainbow Wahine from the tip.
And we're continuing to have clock issues here. Remember, the officials wear these packs that are intended to automatically stop the clock upon the sound of the whistle. And we've noticed a couple of times, and maybe it wasn't even caught by the official scorers table or the officiating crew, where the time was kind of bleeding past when the whistles were sounding. And so they've had to go and correct this now in some pretty key moments prior to some pretty important free throws for both teams.
And I think we saw this last season, right? Didn't we have trouble with the packs?
Correct.
It was in one of the Wahine games. I don't think it was a men's game. I don't know if, yeah, when that technology works, it's fabulous. But when it doesn't, you spend a lot of time scrolling back, right?
There you see, it looked like the clock actually did initially stop and then started ticking again. So they have put now 27.2 seconds up on the game clock. But they're going to continue to take a look at it. I mean, they have to do the whole thing, right, with the stopwatch, play it in real time.
It takes a minute. You could look at Amy Wright.
Well, if you're Amy Wright, you have 4 of your players in double figures. 2 of your other players have 8 points. A couple of them have fouled out. But you have to love the spirited effort that her team has put forth here in what was a tough turnaround after playing Thursday against Cal State Fullerton.
And a lot of newcomers, right? They've got 6 returnees, 8 newcomers, and we've seen a couple of them tonight have really good games. Namely, Jones Brown with 10 points tonight, 7 boards, the freshman. Crawshaw, her normal 10 points, about what she averages. And, of course, Tucker with the 19, 5 points above her average. On the Wahine side, though, you have one, you know, it's Lily and Tamilo in double figures. And, of course, missing Deja Phillips here down the stretch.
Yeah, just when Hawaii was starting to look more or less whole again, getting Jovi Lefotu, Victoria Tamilo back into the lineup, and now some concern for what the availability may be in the short term for Deja Phillips. Again, a fairly long break for Hawaii until their next game. That's good. A little sparse, the schedule through December.
You know, we knew coming in, it still feels like it's early in the season. You know what I mean? It's odd to have this. This is the first time we've had a Big West contest this early in the season. And you feel like it's been a little choppy. These teams not either particularly polished at this point. So maybe we expecting a little bit more than they're quite ready for.
Meanwhile, they put 24.6 on the clock, and Tucker at the line is now 8 for 9 and a chance to put Long Beach up 3.
Hawaii with 2 timeouts.
And gets both of them. She has just been clutch here down the stretch from the line. Savannah Tucker now with 21 points to lead all scorers.
That was the scout on Savannah Tucker. You know, 30% of her scoring production from the free throw line, 9 of 10 tonight. And she's been in control, you know, very much in control. But you're right, you know, without Luby on the floor, their starting post player, I mean, they have scrapped throughout this game to be up by 3 here.
It's the 50th meeting between these two teams. Hawaii leading the all-time series 27-22, swept the series last year, and both of those wins were by double digits. Hawaii leading the meetings in Honolulu 15-10.
Well, the one meeting, again, Deja Phillips worth 29 points in that outing. So
Hawaii has won also 13 straight home games against Big West opponents. The last Big West opponent they lost at home to, Long Beach State, which was in February of 23. And here we go. Another visit to the monitor. Another clock issue. And this isn't good for anybody. The players, the coaches, the fans.
I appreciate the officials trying to get it right, though. I mean, you got to get it right. What do you know, it's...
Yeah, technical malfunctions.
Yeah, I'm sure they're as frustrated as anybody.
Yeah.
McBee on the floor, of course. Wahine Kapu. Watch this. Yeah, it's just late moving.
So while they take a look at exactly how much time there should be on the clock, what would you like to see here from Hawaii on this possession? They don't necessarily have to go for the three, right?
No, they have. Yeah, I mean, you can, but you're going to end up, you know, you can't foul Tucker on the other side of that, right? That's not your foul target. I mean, you got McBee. They've had some clean three looks. I mean, I think if you get a clean three look with Lily or McBee, you take it. And if you got Tamilo and Perez on the floor at the same time, so I don't know. You know, I would definitely try to get a good look at that three, Kanoa, because
interesting.
Yeah, I would.
Wahine Kapu has scored all 6 of Hawaii's overtime points. And we are playing basketball again here in the extra frame. It is Lily who controls. Goes to the basket, draws a whistle, and so the clock is stopped and free throws coming. This is another better case scenario for Hawaii.
We didn't consider this one, right?
If you can preserve some time and cut this down to 2 or 1, you would be in a situation to have to foul, but at least you have a few more seconds to work with.
Absolutely. Makes the first one 2 of 3 from the line.
20 points for Wahine Kapu, matches a season high. Goes long on the second one. And look at Perez with the offensive board and a timeout signal by Hawaii. That is their last timeout, but a chance here upon the upcoming inbound pass for Hawaii to tie this game or even take the lead now with a 3.
Unbelievable effort. Wahine Kapu knew on that miss. She crashed right there, tipped it. Perez ends up coming up with it. So that's a great hustle play off a miss on your own free throw.
Long Beach State, preseason pick to finish 4th, by the way, in the Big West. They finished tied for 7th last year. It was a rough year for the Beach by their phenomenal standards. They won 15 games, went 8-12 in the league, but then Amy Wright's squad ended up winning 2 games in the Big West Conference tournament, and it wouldn't be until the semifinals where they would lose to the eventual tournament champ, UC Irvine.
And they've got some new bodies. It's really tough to make those predictions.
Hawaii, of course, the preseason favorite. Down 2. Wahine Kapu going baseline. Got blocked. Tapped out of bounds by Tucker. 5.9 left to play. Good defense there by the Beach.
Really was. It looked like Lily lost him a little bit underneath. Might have had a shot at it, but the block from behind. And again, they're going to switch the. They got a timeout.
Well, now the officials can look at the out-of-bounds play at this juncture of the overtime period.
Looked like Lily had the basketball, and it was maybe knocked out by a Long Beach State player, but it's going to be close.
Well, in real time, from our angle here at the table, it looked like Tucker knocked it out, but you never know when you look more granularly, because it's not there, it's there. Who was last to touch it out of bounds? There, and that's where it gets tricky.
Watch Tucker, she's going to go up and over the top. Lily comes up right, coming still.
The block looked like Saunier with the block, and there, Tucker.
I think just being the taller player, right, flicks it out with her palm up out of bounds. Both of them pleading their case. Tell you what, if we haven't done a game this close, this has been a 5-minute, 15 seconds.
And so it's going to be Lily inbounding. Tamilo couldn't handle it. Tucker with the takeaway, and she is fouled by Leifotu. Hawaii turns it over on the inbound. The clock, of course, didn't stop, and so they'll have to go back and put seconds back on the game clock. But exactly what Hawaii did not want to do was turn it over on the inbound pass.
Like it might have been a little bit low. And again, credit Long Beach State. I mean, these guys have had some great plays in this extra time.
And it was Crawshaw.
It was Crawshaw. She just got so much bounce, you know. You underestimate her a little bit. See Alex Delaney in there drawing. It's Derek Florence to the left.
So the officials appeared to put 3 seconds up on the clock because the foul taking place there. You see the hand up and the whistle. Clock continues to go. Buzzer sounded. So they put 3 seconds. And it is Savannah Tucker, who is 9 for 10 from the free throw line. There now with a chance to put ice in the cooler. And what a win this would be for Long Beach State. Knocks it down, no problem on the first.
Yeah, she is money.
And this one to seal it up. Got it to go. Long Beach by 4. And on the verge of improving to 2-0. Perez has to throw up a desperation heave. Instead tried to pass it to Wahine Kapu, and this game is over. Long Beach State gets its 5th win of the year and improves to 2-0 in the Big West Conference. 23 points for Savannah Tucker, including 11 for 12 from the free throw line to help lead the way for the Beach. And Hawaii loses despite a 20-point performance by Lili Wahine Kapu, which tied a season high, and a 14.9 rebound. And let's just round it out to about a handful of block shots on the stat line for Victoria Tamilo.
Tell you what, was not that player's fault right there, certainly. Lili Wahine Kapu really putting the offense on her shoulders, but it wasn't enough, and they really didn't have enough firepower late in this game, scoring power, to match Long Beach State. And you got to credit Long Beach State. They played great down the last couple minutes.
Let's send it over to Scott Robbs. He's with Laura Beeman.
Coach, kind of a weird game tonight, obviously. It felt like you never could find consistency on either side throughout the game.
Yeah, our defense was really bad tonight. We did not find consistency. We stopped talking. Not the end of the world. First conference game. It's very disappointing, but we're going to regroup. We'll come back.
We didn't see Deja for a while, obviously, towards the end of the game. Any idea what her status is?
No idea. I just know she didn't come back to the bench.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Kanoa.
All right, thanks a lot, Scott. A couple of interesting notes there. Laura Beeman not having any further information about Deja Phillips, noting that she did not return to the bench. We spotted her in the tunnel. Looked like she was receiving some form of treatment, and so that'll be part of the discourse, certainly as Hawaii prepares for its next game against Arkansas Pine Bluff on the 16th. And also she said something that I thought was pretty pertinent, Lori. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. This is the Big West Conference opener. Hawaii had a chance. They were a couple of free throws away from possibly winning this one in regulation, and so a chance for them to regroup when they get back to work in the Big West at the turn of the calendar year.
And you got some big minutes, right, for people like Jovi Leifotu. You got some big minutes for Tamilo, so those experiences will bode well down the stretch.
Bank of Hawaii presents the players of the game. Savannah Tucker, 23 points. The free throw shooting was key down the stretch for Long Beach, and Lili Wahine Kapu with the 20 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. So this one hurts a little bit. I'll give you the last word here before we kick it to the post game, Lori.
Well, you know, it was interesting to watch some of the young players. We saw a lot more bench use in that first half, but they really went quiet, and they have struggled offensively since they've been at home. They have shot around 35%. They're going to have to find ways to score, to make those chippies inside, to have some consistency early on, so they're not in these situations late. And we've seen this happen. Wahine Kapu, hats off to her. She played really well tonight and almost willed her team to a victory in a tough outing.
Well, had some extra basketball for the fans that came out. Don't forget, next Wahine game will be on the 16th against Arkansas Pine Bluff. That'll do it for us. Don't forget about the post-game show. Corner Crew will have some interesting convo to impart on here in reaction to this 73-69 overtime defeat at the hands of Long Beach.